Dentistry is something I've wanted to do since I was in 7th grade. What makes it so interesting is that the more you learn, the more you realize you don't know. Every day, every semester, every year, we're learning new material and new concepts and new techniques, and you get sick of talking about teeth, bone, and gums all day. You know, there's more to life than teeth, bone, and gums. So I feel like I've done a decent job of living by that motto, work hard, play hard. That's really what it's all about. I grew up in Atlanta, Georgia, and I went to Louisiana State University for undergrad. When I first moved up here, I was just kind of biking around looking to get lost so I can just figure out new things in the city. And I stumbled upon the Charles River Esplanade. I mean, I was stunned by how beautiful it was. It really gives off that feeling like it's the city's park. One of my favorite things is the outdoor gym. At first glance, it looks like a jungle gym that you would see the kindergartners playing on during recess. Unlike going to your local gym or the Fit Rec, it's never really that crowded. I can hop in on the pull-up bars really at will. Exercise for me, it doubles as a stress relief and a way to just kind of reflect and unwind on the day. Something else I've noticed when I exercise is that my ambition feels like it goes up tenfold. Like I'll come up with crazy ideas that didn't even cross my mind. I'm just thinking about ways to just make myself better. Typically when I exercise, I'll go in with a predetermined plan. I know I need to be out by a certain amount of time, and that's that, and it's time to get back to work. But if I'm gonna bike the Minuteman, I'm essentially blocking out the whole day. It's a hell of a ride. It starts right around like the Alewife T-stops, the end of the red line, and continues all the way out to Concord. Growing up in Atlanta, going undergrad in Baton Rouge, your typical southern city is very spread out. You know, Southerners, we want a backyard, front yard space between the neighbors. In a big northern city like Boston, it's polar opposite. So the Minuteman Trail, it gives you a chance to see a different part, and it's just a very tranquil ride. So back during my first year at dental school, I was looking around town for good study spots, and the Boston Library is the best place, in my opinion. It's one of those landmarks that every person coming to Boston should definitely go visit. It's such an impressive building with marble steps and these beautiful painted murals on the walls. You enter the most picturesque part of the library, where it has those really pretty green lamps. It's one of those things where it feels too pretty, or it's too beautiful to be able to get any studying done there. And there's just so many tourists coming in and out, people taking photos. But then you have the new annex, and that is much more conducive to studying. You can get study rooms, and they have private study areas that are also available. Earlier in my dental school career, I had my go-to area, and then if somebody was sitting in my favorite spot, then I had a plan B and my plan C. Instead of just being around a bunch of other stressed out med students and dental students, it gives me a chance to be around people that are doing all different types of things. In May, I'll be graduating, and I have a 4-year active duty contract where I'll serve as an Army dentist. My first assignment will be in San Antonio, Texas. So I sure as hell make a point to enjoy life and enjoy everything that the city has to offer, and that living in the North for a few years has to offer as well. I just really feel thankful for this opportunity.